pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Sun Devils 5-2. The Ducks racked up 11 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Buffaloes 9-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Beavers launched 3.
When they try to move in.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Washington taking on Iowa. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. The Hawks have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, Walker Buehler.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
All right, ready to get underway, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Robert.
For the Huskies, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And here it comes. Pitch misses, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 12 noon.
And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Check swing, but he went too far. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. That one ripped. And out number 1 on the grab. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Bill Mazeroski.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 at bat at a time.
Bill Mazeroski looks at one outside there. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next one misses. Now 2-0. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2-1 now. And a good eye there. Swing and a line drive caught.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 17, Todd.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Todd Helton. This guy has turned into a beast. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 2-1. And that one hammered. That's back. and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And the batter now, Jim Thome, 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jim.
In there for strike 1.
All ones the count.
Here's your 1.
No, that's low.
Now one
Count,
missed.
2-1.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first, and on the hill in this one, Mike Clevenger. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on
Leading
third,
off
less than
for
2
Iowa,
outs, situations
the third
where, yeah,
baseman.
maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits
Batting
against a
second,
firm front side,
second baseman.
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's going to be Chase Utley. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First offering, and it just misses. Molitor aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Two-0. Yeah, there's the strike.
2-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, no outs. Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. And that's in there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. And a pitch. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No outs, runners at first and second. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Barnes trying to get to it. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ronald Acuna Jr. swings through that one there. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
You need a strikeout. You need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
One and two now on Acuna. Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. This guy with light tower power. Next offering is down low. And that is ball one. One out, base is full. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one in the air center field. Robert pulls it down. Runner tags from third. The relay in there. He scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Now it's Corey Seager. His home and away splits there. Base knock right field. Utley coming home. Help with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Back in New York. Second inning set to go. Here's Austin Riley.
For Washington, the third baseman.
Top of the zone for a strike. Going one.
Riley.
And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Mauer puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Now it's Franmil Reyes. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. First offering misses the mark. And he deals. That one drifts inside. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's Brown at the plate.
The left fielder, Seth Brown.
And first offering is fouled off. Reyes leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boo, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. The 1-2. Good eye right there. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience in what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Sean Murphy. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. The pitch. Not even close there. Now 1-2. The pitch. Got him. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Back in the Bronx, and here is Joe Mauer. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. The wind and the pitch. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's what the fans came to see. That's career homer number 149. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. on its way. Adios, pelota. Brandon Belt goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here is Tim Salmon.
Batting ninth, the right
First
fielder.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Salmon.
And there's a ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Ripped on the ground to second.
Thank you for following Glacial
And
Slurry
that's the first out. Nice
549.
recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So digging in, Paul Molitor. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Bounce to third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Chase Utley, the next to hit. Clevenger with a pickoff throw, and he's back safely. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is down low. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that's just foul. Two now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's ball four.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. Molitor, the lead runner at second. Utley over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderers Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
Righty delivers. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And it's caught for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until this next at bat.
Junior.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch, not close. Two on, 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. Mazeroski throw on to first. They get the out on Acuna. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Huskies.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost
Austin
because of what he
Barnes.
contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Luis Robert.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Bill Mazeroski now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Now the 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3.
Back on my Brooklyn. Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me.
Welcome back. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Always we know. Just some things we
Clevenger back to work.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The next offering misses. Ball two. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Seager stands in now. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The pitch. Ball one there. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
The wind of the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Joe Mauer digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. To the right side, Mazeroski handles the chance. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now Todd Helton.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
The pitch. And misses inside. And the right-hander deals. That's in for a strike. Here comes the pitch. That's down and in. In for a strike, and that is strike 2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. Kicks and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air out towards right center. Salmon makes a move towards the gap. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jim Thome.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Thome. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
And here it comes. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Swing and a miss as they green light him.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
To the right side, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's going to be Austin Riley. Swings through that one. 0-1. Thome leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So up next, Franmil Reyes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs. Way outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. And the pitch. That one misses. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Brandon Bell.
The designated hitter.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in, Tim Salmon. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight.
come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
On the ground. And a couple of quick outs.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Paul Molitor will hit next. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. And a pitch. And it is 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Clevenger with a pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Chase Utley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he deals. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Called strike right there.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Murphy throws to first in time. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Seth Brown. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. And now the 0-1. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
We got full count.
3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three-two now. That one fouled off.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And fouled off. Payoff pitch. Fought off foul. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Into center. And Ncaa able to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Austin Barnes.
And now the shortstop, Austin Barnes. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the 0-2. Way high.
Count is 1 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Lou Gehrig.
Leading off for
Goes
Iowa,
without saying, one of the
first
biggest
baseman,
legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nestor Cortez Jr. getting ready to go. Belak, the right-hander, also getting loose. Righty delivers. There's a strike. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the... Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Adios, Pelota. That one barely got out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 4-1.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now it's Ronald Ncaa Jr.
now batting, the seventh
First
baseman,
offering misses badly for ball 1.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
Next pitch misses. 2-0.
No, sir.
And the righty deals. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And now it's even up.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next one is off the plate, and the count's full.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fouled off. He was late.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Righty to the plate. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. In there for strike 1. And ball 1. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's
swing and a ball hammered left field. Adios, pelota. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and they add a run. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
New pitcher on now, Nestor Cortez Jr. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 1 out, nobody on. So now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The wide to kick the pitch. That one missed.
2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Next pitch is popped up. Murphy settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
And now here is Joe Mauer, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off to the right. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 5-1. And welcome back. Top 6. Luis Robert now.
Leading
The Huskies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch, way upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to short. And he'll be safe at first.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
And the batter now, Bill Mazeroski. And that's in there for strike one. Robert on at first, nobody out. Buehler looked to first. Robert dives back in. And now the count is even.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. First offering misses the mark. That one catches the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball to strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Stanton is there and puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jim Thome.
Next is the designated hitter, Jim Thome. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.